Hey, thank you for opening up this video and spending a few minutes on language arts today. Let's start with a vocabulary riddle. It's called a hinky pinky. Now, in this case, the answer is 2 words long and each word is 2 syllables and they rhyme. So here's your question. What do you call a violin puzzle? A violin puzzle. So think of a synonym for violin, or really a word that's related to violin, something that would be similar to a violin, and a synonym for the word puzzle. You think about it. We'll go over the answer at the end. So, what have you read today? What are you reading? I want to talk about a book that I read called Salt to the Sea by Ruta Septis. Now, I love historical fiction. It is my favorite genre, historical fiction. It takes place during World War II and it was inspired by a real event. The gist of it is the Russians are coming. You've got the 4 main characters who are strangers at the beginning, but all these people are trying to get to the sea so they can escape on a boat. Here's a line from the inside cover. It says, "Each one born of a different homeland, each one hunted and haunted by tragedy, lies, and war." Let's do a little bit of grammar. What part of speech is the word each? What job is it doing in this sentence or this phrase? Now, each is a tough one. It can be a pronoun, an adverb, or an adjective, so you have to look at what job it's doing in the sentence. In this case, it's describing, so it is an adjective. Try homeland. This is an easier one now. We're naming a place. What part of speech names a person, place, or thing? A noun. How about haunted? This is an action, something that's going on. So what part of speech is about action? That would be a verb. Now, I want you to consider getting on Quizlet today. Get on Quizlet. You can search for my Quizlet about grammar or parts of speech, but you could search others. Just get on, type in grammar or type in parts of speech, and a whole bunch of Quizlets will come up. You can do flashcards or you can do games. I looked up the true events that inspired the author to write this book, Salt to the Sea. And I found some information on what I think is a trusted source. It's Time Magazine, so it's time.com. And here's what they said. But through story and characters, suddenly news and history become human. They're describing her book and complimenting her book. That suddenly news and history become human. So here's my question for you. Can news and history become human? Can they be human? No. This is figurative. What do you call it when you take something that's not human and you make it seem like a human? Or something that's not a person and you make it seem like a person? Which literary tool is that? That's called personification. And authors use it to help us better understand the text, their point. Personification. Let's go back to our vocabulary riddle, our hinky pinky. What do you call a violin puzzle? A violin puzzle. Well, a word that's related to violin that is 2 syllables would be a fiddle. Now, what rhymes with fiddle? That would be a synonym for puzzle. It is a fiddle riddle. Did you get it? Here is your Mission Possible challenge for today. Read. And while you're reading, notice the figurative language in what you read. Practice grammar on Quizlet. Maybe you even research the World War II tragedy of, I'm going to give away a part of the book, the Wilhelm Gustloff. What happened to that ship in real life? Okay, until next time.